Hello students, my name is Krumal Patel and welcome to Sri Jainras Rank Zone classes. I am your friend as well as mentor for coming class with respect to paper 1 of CA Foundation course, that is Principles and Practice of Accounting. Today we are discussing chapter 1 of paper 1, that is Theoretical Framework. Chapter 1 Theoretical Framework are being divided into following subtopics, like first part, definition of accounting; second, procedural aspect of accounting; 3, objectives of accounting; 4, functions of accounting; 5, bookkeeping; 6, subfields of accounting; 7, users of accounting information; 8, limitation of accounting; and last, 9, role of accountant in the society. So there are 9 parts under which chapter 1 theoretical framework has been divided. Today we are started with definition of accounting, that is part 1. First of all, we are discussing roadmap of the chapter. Under chapter 1, first of all, we will discuss what is accounting, that is definition of accounting. Then we discuss procedural aspect or process of accounting. Then objectives of accounting, why accounting function has been done or for which reason accounting is being made. Then function of accounting, then we discuss a separate concept, that is bookkeeping. What is bookkeeping, objectives of bookkeeping, and then discuss difference between bookkeeping and accounting. Then we will discuss various fields or subfield of accounting. Then we discuss various users or stakeholders of accounting information, various users who requires accounting information for their decision making, along with various advantage or benefits of accounting, some limitation also there. So we later discuss limitation of accounting, and lastly at the end of the chapter we will discuss role of accountant in the society. Now first of all, we understand some basics, fundamentals. What is that? Let's see. First, every individual performs some kind of economic activity, like me, you, and every human being performs some kind of economic activity. Not necessarily all the economic activity are run for any individual benefits. Sometimes economic activities may create social benefit, or sometimes economic activities are carried on for the benefit of the public or a particular religion, etc. Activities are performed through transaction and event. Activities performed through transaction and events. Now, what is transaction and events? Transaction means business or performance of an act or an agreement. That is, transaction is used to mean a business performance of an act or an agreement, while event is, or what do you mean by event? Event is a happening as a consequences of a transaction or a result. That is, procedure of business considered as transaction and end result of business is considered as event. So every activity having two fundamentals. One is transaction and second is events. Transaction means a business process or a performance or an act or an agreement, while event is a happening or a result or as a consequences of friends transaction. So every activities are performed through two parameters, transaction and events. Process of business is called transaction and result of business is called event. So everybody wants to keep records of all the transaction and event and to have adequate information about the economic activity which are useful for decision making. Keep records of all the transaction and event to have. Why everyone wants to keep records of all transaction event, friends? For or to have adequate financial information or financial data about of economic activity carried on by them, which are useful for their decision making. So friends, we have discussed every individual perform some kind of economic activity. Activities are performed through which two parameter, friends? Transactions and event. Transaction means business, a process of business, performance of an act or an agreement. And event means a happening as a consequences of a transaction or a result. Procedure of business or business procedure is called transaction and result of the business, whether profit or loss, is called event. So everyone wants to keep records of all the transaction and all the events because they wants to have adequate information about their economic activities which are useful for their decision making. For better understanding about transaction and event, we are taking one illustration from ICI study material. An individual invests 2 lakh rupees for running a stationery business. An individual started with stationery business with a rupees 2 lakh. On 1st January, he purchased goods or purchased stationery of rupees 1,15,000 and sell for rupees 1,47,000 during the month of January. He also pay shop rent for the month by rupees 5,000 and find that still he has goods worth rupees 15,000 in hand, that is stock in trade, stock on hand. The individual perform an economic activity. He carries on a few transactions and encounters with some events carried out. Sorry, friends. He He carries on a few transactions and encounters with some events. Carries He carries a few transactions means process of a business, that is transaction, and encounters with some result which are called events. Is it not logical that he will want to know the result of his activity? Now we see that individual who runs the stationery business on how he can earn surplus of rupees 42,000. Here goods sold or stationery of rupees 47,000 which are purchased of rupees 1,15,000. So in the first line we have an individual invest rupees 2 lakhs, that is capital introduced by an individual. Thereafter on 1st January he purchases goods of rupees 1,15,000, purchase goods of rupees 1,15,000 and sell it for rupees 1,47,000. He also pay rent of rupees 5,000. So also incur rent expense. Still he has goods of rupees 15,000 in hand, which is stock in trade. So after doing economic activity, an individual having a surplus of rupees 42,000. So considering the above illustration, we can say that earning of rupees 42,000 surplus, which is outcome of economic activity, is known as an event. And also having inventory in hand is another event, because after purchasing stock of rupees 1,15,000 and adding margin and sell to customer for rupees 1,47,000. So out of said purchase and sale transaction, still individual having goods of rupees 15,000 in hand. Therefore, stock of rupees 15,000 in hand comes from the economic activity of purchase and sales of stationery items. So 15,000 of stock in trade is also called as event. Then, while purchase and sale of goods are considered as a transaction, because sale and purchase of stationery items are process of economic activity. So it is called as transaction. Even investment of capital or investment of money and payment of rent are also called as transaction, because it are used or incurred during the course of economic activity. So we conclude that any outcome, whether surplus or deficit, profit or loss, income or expenditure, out of economic activity is called event, or any process which required to do economic activity is called transaction. So after considering an concept of economic activity, transaction and event, we move further of the first part of the chapter, that is definition of accounting. Now students, what is accounting? What is accounting? Accounting is an art. Accounting is an art. Is an art of what? Art of recording, classifying and summarizing. Recording, classifying and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, and interpreting the result thereof. Accounting is an art of recording, classifying, summarizing of financial. Why financial? Because data in terms of money. So we call only financial transaction in a significant manner. So accounting is recording of data, classifying the recorded data, and lastly summarizing of classified data in a significant manner. And data, which data? Financial data. And lastly we interpreted the result thereof. So first we consider as accounting is an art. Second is accounting is recording, classifying and summarizing data. Which data? Financial data in terms of money in a significant or useful or meaningful manner. And lastly, we interpreting the result thereof. Now move towards part 2 of chapter, which is procedural aspect of accounting. First or basic function of accounting is recording. First or basic function of accounting is recording. All business finance recording. All business financial transaction as evidenced by some documents such as bill, passbook, salary slip, vouchers, etc. are recorded in books of account. All the business financial transaction evidenced by some documents are recorded in books of account. Books of account in which recording function is done is known as journal. So recording function of accounting means it is a basic function of accounting. Second, it record all the business financial transaction which is evidenced by some documents, and recording process is done in the book which is known as journal. After recording function, we concern with classifying. Classifying is it concern with systematic analysis of recorded data. Recorded data means previous step. Under recording step, friends, we found some documents or some transaction evidenced by documents which are recorded in the books of account. Thereafter, said recorded transaction or recorded data are systematic analyzed in their classifying function. Is segregated group transaction or entries of one nature at one place so as to put information in compact and usable form. Segregated group transaction or entries of one nature at one place. That is, as for example, salary expense for every month, that is 12 months salary accounted for 12 times in the books of account. So salary expense under classifying function, it classify salary expense under expense side and all 12 months salary are classified under the said head itself at one place. So we can find under expense side salary expense of all the 12 months. The book containing classified information is called ledger. Book containing classified information is called ledger. Separate account head for salary expense, rent expense, stationery expense, etc. So recording is the first we see that recording is the basic function. All business financial transaction which are evidenced by some documents are recorded in the books of account. The books of account in which recording function is done is known as journal. Then data which are recorded in the books of account or data recorded in general are systematic analyzed under classifying function. Classifying is segregated group transaction or entries of one nature at one place. And the book containing classified information is called ledger. Then summarizing, it concerns with preparation and presentation of classified data. In concern with preparation and presentation of classified data in a manner useful to the internal as well as external user of financial statement So under summarizing function, it concerns with financial statement and users of financial statements. User includes internal as well as external. Process of preparation of financial statement includes following financial reports. Which are financial report, friends? First is trial balance. Second is profit and loss account. Third is balance sheet. And fourth is cash flow statement. So under summarizing, we seen that summarizing function concerned with preparation and presentation of financial statement. Which uses classified data which are classified or systematic analyzed data under classifying function in a manner which is useful to internal as well as external users. Then analyzing. It means methodological classification of data given in the financial statement. Financial statements means prepared and presented under summarizing or previous function. Financial statement will not help anyone unless they are in a simplified form. So analyzing function deals with financial statement prepared under summarizing function, and then it methodological classify and the data and information given in the financial statement. Then interpreting. Interpretation is the final function of accounting. What is the basic function or first function of accounting, friends? Which is the basic function? It is recording. And which is the final function? Interpreting. It concerns with explaining the meaning or significance of the relationship as established by the analysis of accounting data, which enables the end user to make a meaningful judgment about financial position as well as profitability of the business. Interpreting is the final function of accounting, is explaining the meaning and significance of the relationship as established by the analysis of the accounting data, which enables also end user to make a significant or meaningful judgment about the financial position as well as profitability of the business. And last but not least is communicating, is concerned with the transmission of summarized, analyzed and interpreted information to the end user. Transmission to the end user. Transmission of what? Summarized, analyzed and interpreted information. As for example, annual report of the company distributed after annual general meeting to the shareholders. So, under procedural aspect of accounting, we see that there are 6 aspects of accounting: recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing, interpreting, communicating. Recording function, we see that recording is the basic function. All the business financial transaction evidenced by some documents are recorded in the books of account. Books in which recording process is done is called journal. Then we move towards classifying, which concern with systematic analysis of recorded data. Is also segregated group transaction or entries of one nature at one place. And the book containing classified information is called ledger. Then summarizing concern with the preparation and presentation of financial statement and prepared and present financial statement in a manner useful to the internal as well as external users. Then analyzing. It means methodological classification of the data given in the financial statement. Then final function of accounting is interpreting. It concerns with explaining meaning, significance of relationship as established by the analysis of the accounting data, which also enables the end user to make meaningful and significant judgment about financial position and profitability of the business. And we discussed last but not the least communicating. It concerns with transmission transmission of summarized, analyzed and interpreted information to the end user. Now, third part is objective of accounting. Here, first object of accounting is systematic recording of transaction. It is a basic objective of accounting is to all the financial transaction are being recorded in the books of account in a systematic manner. So, basic objective of accounting is to systematic record financial aspect of business transaction. Then second objective is ascertainment of result from the above transaction. After doing basic function, that is recording of transaction, here profit and loss account is being prepared to know the result, that is profit or loss from the business operation for a particular period. So first step or basic objective is systematic recording of all the financial transaction in a systematic manner, and then second objective is ascertainment of result or profit and loss account is prepared to know profit or loss from the recording of transaction for a particular period. Third objective is ascertainment of financial position. After knowing profit or loss or surplus or deficit from the business, anyone wants to know about the financial position of the business or asset and liabilities of the business, whether asset exceed liabilities or liabilities eroded by asset, etc. Then next objective of accounting is providing information to users for decision making. Accounting are provided various information or various useful information to various users for various crucial significant decision making process. And last objective of accounting is to know the solvency position of business. Account provides various information about the position, financial, solvency, etc. to know about the solvency position of the firm or the organization. So, friends, today we have discussed first basic fundamentals, which includes meaning of economic activity, transaction and event. Then we take one illustration from the ICI study mat which clarify the meaning of event and transaction. Then we discuss definition of accounting. Then procedural aspect of accounting. There are 6 procedural aspects of accounting: recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing, interpreting, and last is communicating. And then we have discussed objective of accounting. First objective is systematic accounting of all the financial transaction. Second is ascertainment of result, that is profit or loss. Third objective is ascertainment of financial position, that is asset or liabilities. Fourth objective is providing information to user for various decision making process. And last objective is to know about the solvency position. So today we conclude first part of chapter, second part of this chapter and third part of this chapter. Remaining part are discussed in the next lecture onwards. Thank you friends.